Welcome everybody to the TTRL Tier 3 Talk Titans Racing League tonight, as we're here tonight for the Spanish Grand Prix, coming towards the end of qualifying here. We've currently got Berza on provisional pole position on a 1 minute 12.2, as we just see as Carl's gone into second place there on that lap that he's just done, which is just a tenth and a bit short there of Berza's fastest time as it stands. Hicks currently in third place, coming through the first sector on a quick first sector as well as Hicks. If we can keep that sort of pace up through the first sector, through the next two sectors, then he will be on pole here. So Hicks currently flying at the moment. Abubakar is currently in fourth place on an in lap by the looks of it. Will be coming in, I imagine, getting some fresh tyres on for another crack here at this Circuit de Catalunya Barcelona circuit in the closing stages of this session. A few drivers in the pits here. We've got Jacko currently out there. Mr. Riley's on a flying lap, as well as Andrew Pittsmith here, the two Salvers. So we've got to keep an eye on these guys, as they'll be posting times pretty shortly. Stevie Mack currently in 13th place. Uanian, Ev the Legend, and Zainu, all those guys are in the pits at the moment. Des Gaming making his first appearance on my channel. I don't know whether or not it's the first appearance at TTRL. Obviously, I wasn't here last week. As Hicks goes to the top of the leaderboard there. I said we've got to watch out for Hicks. Did a fast first sector, and it's just gone on a 1:12 dead there from Hicks. So fantastic time, well over 2/10 clear of Berza. So it's not just by a small margin. He's absolutely knocked it out of the park there. But has he gone too early? Because the track's going to be ramping up all the way into the end of the session here, and I don't think he's going to get back into pits in time to again get around and do another lap here. So Hicks may have left himself vulnerable. He needs to have a very speedy in lap here. Might just about get round in time, but I mean, he'll have to be pushing on the in lap and he'll have to be pushing on the out lap as well. So he's not going to get the proper tyre prep. But Hicks could probably get a lap in. Whether or not it's going to be well, under conditions that I'm sure he would ideally like, is remains to be seen. But nonetheless, Hicks on provisional pole position. Berza currently in the pits. We've got Carl currently on a quick first sector here. Let's keep an eye on the middle sector, top right hand corner. He's currently 4/10 shy of the fastest time, as he's down on his personal best through the middle sector. That's going to really compromise him, as he's got just these final few corners left to go now as Carl. And what he's able to produce here is he's now coming through this final flat out section. He's into the pits, so clearly didn't feel that he was going to find any time there. He might just have time to get in the pits, get some tyres on and get back out. It's going to be close. A lot of these guys are coming into the pits now. They've got about 1 minute to get themselves back out onto the circuit. It's going to be tight here for a lot of these drivers. It depends how quickly they can get their tyres, their new tyres on, and get themselves back out onto the track. It's going to be a very close call. And the thing is, when there's so many of them as well, they're going to have to find space to get a clean lap in. So it's going to be chaotic. Could be Monza 2019 vibes in the closing stages here of qualifying for Talk Titans Racing League Tier 3 here tonight. But we've got the top three all in the pits. So Bubakar's out there on an out lap. We've got Jacko, who's gone into P5, has done a very tasty lap there. Currently 4/10 off of the provisional pole time, but I believe Jacko's now done for the session. We're not going to see any improvements there from him. Salates has gone P6. CT Sori in 7th is out there ready to go for another lap here. Apex Joe is just on starting a lap here, currently coming through the first sector. And Apex Joe, that's an in lap there from Apex Joe, I'm pretty sure. So that's not going to be an improvement there. Invade also on an out lap. So is Ocean Blade, Mr. Riley and Andrew Pittsmith into pits. Stevie Mack and Uanian ready to go for our laps here in a moment's time. But Abubakar is on a lap. Oh no, and Abubakar snaps it there, going through that long right hander there of turn 3, and that's going to be his quest for pole absolutely thwarted there. Interestingly, the top 3 have not returned to the track here for a final run, so it's not going to change between those guys. What about Jacko? Jacko, I think, is on an in lap. Yeah, he is. Salates is in the pits, so I can't see the order changing here, because CT, Sori, Apex, Joe, Invade, Ocean Blade, these guys are 7/8 off of the pace. They're the only ones in the top 10 who are out on the track here for this final run. So I don't think we're going to see any improvements here at the top of the leaderboard. But CT Sori's finding a 10th there through the middle sector, so maybe he might be able to get into the top 4. I don't know. If he can find a couple more 10ths here through the final sector, he might have a chance to get himself on the front 2 rows. As CT Sori here, now through the final corner here and up towards the line. What is it going to be here? stays P7, so no improvement there for CT Sorry. Apex Joe in the pits, Invade. Finding a bit of time through the first sector. I'll tell you what, could have a chance here. A little bit more in the middle sector. Ocean Blade's gone into 6th place. So Ocean Blade only 4/10 off of the pole time. It's a very tight order here for the TTRL Tier 3. Invade currently 3/10 up through the middle sector. That currently put him in the mix here for a front 2 row starting position. Here comes Invade then to the line. What is it going to be? Could barely improve there. P11 there for Invade. I think that's going to be that pretty much. Uanian, I think, he's going to drive on a lap here, and he's out of the session there. So, yep, that's that. That's going to be our lot then, I think, for tonight for the qualifying session here for the Spanish Grand Prix at the Talk Titans Racing League Tier 3. So that's going to be Hicks there lining up on pole ahead of Berza in second, with Carl third and Abubakar P4. Oh,